All right, look, man, we're going to talk about how there's no perfect time to start and do what you need to do. All right, I got this crazy story I'm going to share just because I trusted the universe and things worked out for me. So, first of all, there is no perfect time. It's like starting on January 1st to do something right. It's just another day. It's literally just another day. There's no perfect time to start. The sun doesn't care what day it is. It could be Tuesday or Saturday, Sunday. It doesn't care. Life goes on. So stop waiting for that perfect time, because that time's going to go by anyways and you're going to end up disappointed. So here's a crazy story I have. I was working a job that was okay. I was, getting sunlight, working hard, but I hated my living conditions and I always wanted to go do something else. So I actually, interviewed for the job I wanted to go do. It was in a different state and I got hired before I quit, but I couldn't fly into this new place because it was in a remote area. So it was pretty much the only option was to drive for the most part. And so my car wasn't working that well. I could get from A to B within the city a few miles, but it was overheating, blowing a head gasket. It had a lot of work to do. Wasn't even worth it for what the car, was worth. So I ended up telling my boss at the job I was gonna leave, hey, I gotta leave. I only gave him a week, okay, instead of the classic 2-week notice. All right, sue me. So I quit the job, within a week. I had a week to get out to this new job. I was going all around town to every car dealership and trying to get approved for a car, something that I could afford and something that I wanted. I actually wasn't too picky, but my credit was so bad that I was just getting denied after denied. And without putting, the only option was to put down like 5-6 grand for the car because my credit wasn't good enough, and I only had like 1,200. So I ended up getting a car, got in it. It was from CarMax, and I got in that car, technically with a job that I had to go do, but technically, like, if I didn't have that car to get out there, I would have been jobless. And by the way, I was sleeping in my car at the time. So I did not have a place to go. I didn't have a place to stay. I have family, but I couldn't go there. It wasn't the right time to try to do all that. So I ended up going out there, and doing the job, and the car ran great. So anyways, I wasn't waiting for the perfect time. I just trusted in myself and what I knew I was capable of. And I just knew it was going to work out. Okay. Luckily, I was in a big city in Southern California, and, I knew there was car dealers everywhere. So I knew I was going to get something, you know? And by the way, it's your job. You can quit if you want to. Okay? It's your job. You can quit. Yes, they hired you and, you kind of owe them something. But at the same time, if you're miserable, you can quit. Don't feel bad about that. You can move on, do whatever you want. Okay? And making that move completely changed my life. It gave me confidence. I never looked back. So don't be afraid to go do something. Stop waiting for the perfect time. There's a fine line between just being completely reckless and having the guts and the courage to make it happen, and just trusting yourself and just knowing that you're just the freaking man, okay? And you can do it. So just cut out the bad habits, make it happen, and stop waiting for the perfect time. All right? There's so much you can do. All right? I love making these videos. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.